Hello, Future Millionaire. Now, this is the second part of the video talking about crypto, comparison to real estate. However, in this second part, I want to address a very, very important question. Would you be interested to know how to make money from crypto then?
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. The best way to make money.
Correct.
With crypto.
So the best way to make money, most people think, is to trading it. Have you seen people trading cryptos before?
Yes.
All right. Now I'm going to show you and all other ladies out there what is the real way to make money from crypto and what's the difference between trading a crypto and investing in the crypto.
Okay.
And now for that, we have to come close to the ocean. Come close with us to the ocean. And now tell me, this wave is coming in and out, right? Now, there are people who surf on the wave.
Right.
Today this wave is calm. But to be able to surf on the wave, the people who surf, they develop a certain habit, a behavior, and ability to predict how the wave will move, right?
Right.
You cannot say, I can surf on the waves without knowing how the wave behaves. If you're blind, it's incredibly difficult to surf, right?
Yes.
You need to be able to see.
Yes.
So the people who trade crypto are similar to surfers.
Okay.
They don't stay long on the wave.
Yeah.
They capture the wave, enjoy themselves, and jump off or get pushed off by the wave.
Right.
But the waves are predictable in the short term. But no surfer in the world, even the best of the best in the world, cannot predict how the wave will be 5 years from now, 3 years from now, or even tomorrow's wave. Nobody can predict today. What do people do when they surf? They check the weather forecast.
Yeah.
They come to the location, check out the wave.
Yeah.
If they like the wave, they get in.
Yes.
If they don't like the wave, they stay out.
Yeah.
So the same thing with traders. Traders look at the price movement like waves in the ocean, and they try to figure out if they can predict the movement of the wave on the ocean. Now, I assume most people in the world, particularly women, are not surfers. Are you surfing yourself? Do you surf?
Oh, I've done a few lessons.
Few times?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So you are one of the exceptions to the rule, because I suspect most people don't know how to surf.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about the whole world.
True. Being on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, you're blessed. You're blessed on the Gold Coast as an Aussie girl. Of course, surfing is a possibility. Imagine someone watching us from Canada
Yeah.
or someone from Japan. The ocean's too cold or it's not enough waves. They don't know how to surf. But they also, when they come to crypto market, however, they see the price movement, and everybody suddenly wants to be a surfer. Everybody look at the price movement and thinking, oh, I could surf this. Now, let me ask you, if you look at this wave, as a person with surfing experience, do you think you can surf this wave?
If they've got surfing experience.
Yeah, you specifically, Sahara,
me?
yourself.
But there's not much of a wave.
Okay, not much of a wave.
Not much of a wave.
So,
but yeah.
But you can surf in theory.
Yeah.
In theory.
A small wave. Yeah.
Small waves you can surf.
Yeah.
So someone like me who hasn't surfed before but wants to learn surfing, this will be the weather I start with, because I learned how to handle the board and go into the ocean, don't get killed in the first day and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's the ocean.
Nice.
So, but most people, when they get into the market, they look at the prices, they think they can surf, because what happens here is normal surfer, you look at the wave and the wave finish, you don't tell yourself, oh, that's the wave I could have surfed.
No.
Because you know you are not, you couldn't.
Right.
You have to be in the ocean to surf. But in crypto market, everybody with an account thinking they can surf because they say, I heard about this crypto before, I've seen this wave last night, and if this thing repeat one more time, I can do the same and get rich overnight. This is the temptation.
Right.
This is the temptation of surfing and surfing the markets. Let's call it that way, surfing the markets. And this is something I strongly discourage people from doing.
Okay.
Because just like real world surfing, sooner or later you're going to get in trouble, and then sooner or later you will be underwater, and if you're not careful, you can drown. In surfing, it's dangerous. You can hit your head on the rock.
Yeah.
But in financial world, if you surf the crypto, like say one of those heavy wave days, you can have a lot of fun, but you can also drown in the market. Means losing your money and never come back.
Right.
So instead I tell people to surf. Instead I say, why don't you bet on the fact that we're going to have tides, high tides and low tides.
Yeah.
Tides are more predictable.
Yeah.
So you don't get excitement from predicting tides. But if you can, let's say, look at the water movement, let's say even at the ocean, you can tell roughly when it's high tide, when it's low tide, right?
Yes.
Like now there's a lot of sand. I didn't check the weather, but I suspect right now we're relatively low tide,
Yeah.
relatively speaking. Yeah, so not the highest tide because I can see the water markets up there.
Yeah.
So this means if you can buy your crypto at a relatively low price and hang on to it and hold on for a certain period of time, maybe a year or 2 years, instead of trying to bet on the price movement every day, you have actually higher chance of success, particularly for women.
Okay.
So this is the one critical part about crypto investing. Most people tend to wanting to become a gambler. Let's call it that way, gambler. Yeah, surfing in the wave are similar to gambling in the crypto market. They think they can predict it. But let me ask you honestly, can you predict the wave of the ocean?
Not really, no.
Not really. It looks predictable, but it's not really predictable, right?
Yeah.
Because if you could, you guys have watched the video by now, you have seen the waves coming in. Were you able to predict where the wave will end exactly?
No.
You couldn't.
No.
Because that's the only way to make money in markets.
Right.
You need to know exactly where it starts because then you put your price there and then you sell there. And where is the next one coming? I don't know. It could be here, could be here, could be here. But if you get it wrong, see if you get that, I got it wrong. See, I got 3 tries and got it wrong.
Okay.
So this means simply that it's next to impossible to predict the market, any market, on a short-term basis.
Okay.
So as a female, I strongly discourage you from trying that.
Okay. Why specifically as a female?
Because women are very emotional creatures.
Okay.
And would you agree on that, Ashley?
Yes.
As a man, I'm less emotionally impacted by anything in life, in fact, than a woman, right?
Yeah.
In your daily life, in friendships, in finance, in everything. Imagine if I tell you, Sahara, tomorrow you're going to lose half of your assets. You're going to feel bad about it.
Yeah.
But a lot of hardcore people like me, if you tell me, tomorrow I'm going to lose half my asset, then I'm thinking, okay, where can I borrow more money to buy more? Something like that. But I don't get emotionally impacted as bad.
Yeah.
I would think I still have another half left.
Yeah.
You mourn over how did you lose your half and how did you not make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So the emotional impact is the thing that make people have harder time making financial decisions as a woman.
Yeah. And sometimes like our friends, like our 2 friends, remember the other day, they were opposite, weren't they?
Yes.
So sometimes it can happen
Yes.
in the opposite way where the man is more emotional and the woman is. But I hear what you're saying as a general idea.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes. Instead, I recommend any female investor to do what we talked about, real estate holding.
Right.
If you as a woman, if you invest in real estate, you are not so bothered by the day-to-day movement of the price in the real estate. Instead, you choose the right location and buy as much as you can and hold on to it for the long term.
Yeah.
Just like if you imagine you already own one of those beach houses here, if your next door neighbor suddenly sell for 20% less, as long as you don't have a borrowed money on it, you wouldn't feel so bad about that.
No.
Right?
Yes. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
So
what you're saying is, it's better to buy as much crypto as you can, and then just leave it in there and ride the market rather than be trading and being that constant state of stress because you're not really knowing.
Correct.
It's so unpredictable.
Correct. Focus on what makes you happy every day.
Okay.
Focus on your own happiness instead of focusing on the price movement of the market. And don't make the price movement become the reason of your happiness or unhappiness.
Okay.
And emotionally detach yourself from the prices. Do what you did instinctively from day one because your first crypto was given by me in $1, but you didn't check.
Yeah.
And now just imagine do the same. Imagine you've been given $100 million, you still don't check. That is the point where you want to get to.
Yes.
Because in crypto we are early enough. We buying crypto today is no different than people buying those real estate 200 years ago. When they bought those real estate 200 years ago, they are not checking the price every day because often there's not even a price to check. And when that happens, so if you don't need to check your price every day, you are emotionally more detached from it.
Yes.
And then you can focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture is the oceans going to come in to swallow your land or not? That's the question here. Far more important than that because this global warming is going to kill the Gold Coast business and then swallow all this land. That's a different story again.
Hopefully not anytime soon.
Yeah, but that's the thing you'll be focusing on instead of thinking about how high the tide will go today.
Right, yeah.
All right?
Yes, that's good advice.
Okay, cool. Okay, this is the part 2. We hope to make a part 3, see how it goes. Stay tuned. and see you in the next part. Bye.
Bye.